So there's a couple of stories that came out over this past weekend that I wanted to go over with you guys. And for this first one, if you lot are following me over on my Instagram, then you'll know exactly what we're going to be talking about. If you don't, then I'm going to leave that linked down in the description below. I post on there every day, even when I'm not uploading onto YouTube, and I share stories that I don't necessarily put into a video as well. So this first one is coming out of Camden, and we're getting reports that 4 people were rushed to hospital after being shot in a drive-by shooting. Now, before we get into this, I'm not going to speculate on anything, and I know some people will be aware of some information that has been doing the rounds on social media about people being posted at a block party, etc. But I'm not here to run off speculation, and I just want to give you lot the facts of the reports that we're currently aware of. Yes, there was a block party or a barbecue as the news are putting it, and at around 10 past 10 PM on the 14th of August 2021, so that would have been Saturday night just gone, emergency services were called to Clarence Gardens near Regent's Park to reports of shots fired. When they arrived, they found 2 women suffering from gunshot injuries. They were treated at the scene, then rushed to hospital, whilst a man and a woman would make their own way to A&E for treatment after suffering from gunshot injuries from that same incident. Initial reports claimed that the shooting had been a quote gang-related drive-by shooting. Then the police tweeted out that it wasn't, but that tweet has since been deleted, so I am assuming that it was in fact a drive-by shooting. Unsure if it's currently gang-related, but reports are coming out to say that it was in fact gang-related. For everyone that was injured though, it's being reported that thankfully no injuries are life-threatening and all are believed to make a full recovery. In regards to arrests, no one has been arrested as of yet and inquiries are ongoing. My London newspaper headed down to the scene and managed to get a few witness reports. One local resident would go on to say that they thought fireworks had been let off but would soon find out that it was a shooting after they seen someone holding their arm saying they'd been shot. Another resident claims she seen a girl shot in the back, whilst another said that after hearing around 10 shots go off, everyone scattered, and then the emergency services turned up around 15 minutes later. Other witnesses do say though that around 5 shots had been fired. But I think one of the most shocking witness testimonies to come out of this whole situation was that of one resident who said they knew one of the victims and they had to be taken to hospital via a friend because the victim thought that they would go on to die due to the emergency services taking too long to arrive. Again, I'm not here to speculate on information that has been circulating on social media, and in these types of situations it's best just to let the investigation develop. Luckily there was no serious injuries, but we could easily be reporting on a completely different story. I mean, it was only a few days ago now that multiple people had been shot and killed in a mass shooting in Plymouth. Here 4 people were hit, so we could have been reporting on one only a few days later. But moving on to our next story, and for this next one we've got to head over to Notting Hill, where we're sadly getting reports that a woman in her 70s has been found stabbed to death. At around 2 PM on the 14th of August 2021, so again on that Saturday, police were called to St Luke's Road in Notting Hill to reports of a stabbing. When they arrived, they found that woman with stab injuries, but despite the best efforts of emergency services, she was pronounced dead shortly before 3 PM. A 20-year-old man who was also in the property was found with a minor injury, and he was subsequently taken to hospital and arrested on suspicion of murder. But as it stands right now, there's been no updates as to whether he's been charged or not, but I will keep you guys posted on this one when I do get updates. Unfortunately, the woman hasn't been identified as of yet, so I'm unable to share her name at this current time, but I do want to send my condolences over to her family and friends, and when I do get an identity, I'm going to keep you guys posted on this story. But give the video a like for more crime-related content like this, and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. It's been me, Huncho, and I'll see you in the next one.